we kind of hold. I don't know. I feel like we're as college athletes, we're just different from like regular students, and like not in a bad way, not in a good way, but like we have kind of more of a platform to make an impact. Um, I mean, in a positive or negative way. So like you got to kind of make sure it's a positive way, and like if you're open minded to like cultures and like different people in general, I think that's going to be a pretty like important aspect of your position as a college athlete.
And being a part of a team, you're going to be on a team with different races and cultures and people from different backgrounds. How important do you guys think it is to try and understand somebody before you address a teammate? You might want to get to know a little bit about them before you come at them the wrong way.
Yeah, that's the thing. Also, Janelle was talking about, she's got a small roster. We've got 9 guys on our roster, and this is the biggest we've been since I've been here. I'm a senior. And like every year you kind of have to like read the room almost, and like 2 guys leave and you get a new guy coming in, and like some of the stuff that would fly last year maybe won't this year. And like you kind of just have to like understand where these people come from, and kind of like the dynamic of the team can change, and like that's not in a good way or not in a bad way, but it can change, and you just kind of have to find a way to bring everybody together. And if there's people that are like closed-minded about learning about new people and like accepting beliefs and whatever that may be, then like you're not going to be successful because the guys aren't going to get along. And like I think that's a like incredibly important aspect of like being a team, especially because we're an individual sport, but for 4 years like you're playing on a team, so
Right.
you kind of got to take advantage of those years, and you're not going to be successful if everybody isn't like surrounded by the same goals and understand, like everybody got to understand everybody.
Right. Right.
I wrote that I need to care less about what others think because, I mean, I know it sounds insensitive, but I've been in situations where I've heard things, and I mean, this was like years ago, like 2 or 3 years ago, whatever. But I would hear things and I wouldn't say anything because I wouldn't want to make them uncomfortable, or like I wouldn't want to, cause a scene necessarily. But I mean, looking back on it, I get so mad at myself for it because it's just absurd and it makes me mad. So I need to care less about what they think and help them right their wrong.
I love that. I love that, Mia, because I feel similar to your opinion, to how you feel.
I don't think that putting ourselves in harm's way is the solution for anything or anybody for that matter. However, I do think that we can still effectuate change, even if it's not in the moment. As you said, Ben, if we just identify something, take note of it, and then let me get my microphone, my camera back up. If we take note of something and then identify to whom we need to bring this situation to their attention, that's just as good. Because if we don't ever do anything, things will continue to remain the same. Heck, for that matter, might even get worse. So there's a level of courage that needs to be, instilled within you or brought up, even when you're, just recording it and taking it to somebody's attention a little bit later, let alone trying to effectuate change in the moment. So courage is a big word whenever you're dealing with any type of inequities or any type of social injustices or things of that nature. Would you guys challenge any of those statements? What challenges do you guys think that you could encounter when you are working towards making certain that things are more equitable for everybody? And again, you can insert whether it's, race, religion, LGBTQ, whatever it is. What are some of the challenges that you think you might encounter?
I think one of the challenges, like especially with these or within these 9 or rules, I guess you could call them. Mm-hmm. How would you know whether someone or yourself is being like a performative ally or like actually, wants to be an ally? Because sometimes I feel like the lines could be blurred with that.
I think that as you get more and more involved in this, when I think of allies, I also think of actors. And not all allies are actors. Because when I think of an actor, I think of somebody that's just doing something just for the moment, just for the show. whereby a real ally is actually in there, like I said, on the planning part, on the front end of it, and they're actually doing some work. They may not have taken that step to jump over Jack to say, hey, I'm about to get my hands real dirty and become an accomplice. But before you become an ally, I think some of those individuals are actors. So I'm not certain if that sort of answers your question.
Yeah. I was just wondering because like, just for like myself, I guess, like I want, like, obviously I think everyone in here wants the same thing, is working towards the same thing. But, I just want to make sure it's not like, it's just to look better or, like I actually mean it.